If we could live in this moment and just hold it.
Hello everyone, and welcome back to my channel. I am the Lady of the Throne, where God dwells within me as me. And I am here to bring to you your December 2024 spiritual guidance for your life overall, love life, spiritual things, whatever comes up at this time and is meant for you to hear. Please check out my shop. The link is down below. I do have all kinds of stuff available for you. It's holiday time. I do offer gifts on my Etsy shop. So if you guys are interested in herbal salves or tinctures or body intention manifestation oils or really nice tea packages, go ahead and check out my website, or you can check out my Etsy shop down below. Get your little holiday stocking stuffers or little holiday gifts for your loved ones. Everything is pure, everything is handmade, and these are just coming from the original way of doing things, the way we used to do it back then in ancient times, right? So all of this is amazing to see. So many people involved in it, so many people doing it all over the world again, and it's just really, really beautiful. And I'm so happy and overjoyed to be able to be here and to exist in all of this magic that is occurring everywhere. So happy holidays, and let's get started. First sign is Aries. So Aries, December 2024. There is a very serious undertone about December. December gets real in the realest way ever. December turns into a month where there is nothing else for you to do but do what you do. There is no time for hearing people out. There is no bone in your body that will tell you to give a person or people second chances anymore. There's something very, very, very serious about December, because something really did hurt you. And while the rest of the world is sitting here thinking that it was time to play, it was a serious situation. You see, when people do a lot of talking, it creates buzzing, rumors, it creates tabloids, it creates unnecessary energy that will distract people from the truth that's really going on. So that's what happened in the year of 2024. A lot of truths were not there. A lot of truths were not present. A lot of truths were ignored. A lot of truths were buried and hidden under the sand. Because so many people were influenced. Influence is very, very big in this generation. A lot of the young ones who are coming up and a lot of the ones who are older are all influenced by certain things. That's just the climate of the world. But when there's really bad influences in position to be able to reach a lot of people, then that's when everything changes. That is when destruction can happen. That is when chaos can happen. And that's exactly what 2024 did. It produced a very negative energy based off of a lot of speculation, a lot of rumors, and a lot of hearsay in your life. But none of it, and maybe just a pinch of it, was true. Because what I get here is, Aries, a lot of people were doing things around you and never really in front of you. Never really, it wasn't ever real. Like, some people could have come around you saying certain things, but you could have been wondering why. You could have been wondering, what are they even talking about? Because what people didn't realize, and it's a shame because these people are grown. A lot of them are. But what people didn't realize, Aries, is that if you're joking with an Aries and the Aries does not know what you're talking about, or anybody, right? If you're joking with someone and someone doesn't know what you're talking about, it's going to seem like a different language. It's going to be inaudible. It's something that you don't even hear. It's something that you don't even see. It's like it's clear. It's transparent. It's like poof, nothing is there. That's what I feel like a lot of you could have been experiencing in 2024. Just these people possibly coming around you, or possibly, having something to say, but never directly to you about what's really going on. Everything was happening around you, but it was like an illusion that was being created by people. Now, this illusion was not based off of facts, because that's how illusions operate. Illusions are based off of fantasy. They're based off of fake, phony, and they're based off of things that are not true. Now, if this is a world that people had created around you, that means that you were the only real element in this illusion. So the ones around you, if they're all fake, everybody who had built an illusion. I'm not saying everybody in the world, but I am saying everybody who was a part of building an illusion around you. All of these people are non-existent. It's like a non-factor. If you guys have ever seen Basketball Wives, when Evelyn Lozada said that, no offense to Jennifer, because I liked both of them when I was watching the show a long time ago. But, and I don't know them. See, that's how I am. I'm too real. Like, I don't know them, so I can't say I don't like them. You see what I'm saying? Like, I don't feel their energy. So I can't say anything. Like, I don't go around picking and choosing whose energy I'm going to feel more, or what I'm going to do to certain people. I'm a goddess, so it just naturally happens with me. But that's the thing, I'm real. I'm a real one, right? So what that means is I'm not going to feel like that about someone that I don't know. And so that's the thing about you, Aries. You, Aries, you could have been feeling like, how could people feel a way about you and they don't know you? And that's the whole thing. That was the whole theme about 2024. If you go back and you watch my yearly horoscope for the year of 2024, which a lot of people have watched it. A lot of people have, and a lot of people have kept up with it and also tried to build illusions around you according to it. You got to watch it. You have to watch it. They have followed the whole thing like it was a program, like it was a plan. And they have built and created things around you according to what was predicted for you. You have to pay attention. So the thing is, Aries, what you have to know that has happened is, in the midst of all of this, all of these people learned. You know what they learned? That you are not a game. That's what everybody learned. See, your prediction for 2024 was that you're meant to lead and to teach. Now, when you have a purpose that is really major in this lifetime, you're naturally going to teach people, whether it's teaching bad people or teaching good people who are open and receptive to learning something new from you. But it could also be natural teaching, where just you being you and people observing you is helping. And it could be good people or bad people. Either way, that was the whole lesson for them. See, they were building illusions, but the whole time you were living out your destiny. Listen, I am a goddess. So when I say it's going to be that way, it's going to be that way. But you guys have to, what I want you to do, Aries, is, now that we're at the last month in December, we're at the last month in the year, it's December coming in. What I want you to remember, because I'm recording this before December, right? So when this month comes in, what I want you to remember is this. No matter what fantasies have been created about who you are, what you are about, how you live your life, what your goals are, what is motivating you every day. No matter what people have tried to think it is, you were always put in the position, especially in 2024, to move things forward according to your example. And that is exactly what you have done. You have been an example for people to learn right from wrong, to know good from evil, to understand that side from that side, to understand the consequences from choosing Satan versus God, or to maybe understand a really good person who's genuine and always coming from their heart versus a person who is just really lost, sick, and deranged. So whatever it is like you have made, some type of distinction here for people. If you are an actual school teacher or like a college professor or something, that type of teacher, then this is a little different for you. If that's literally what you do, where you're really in some type of like academic setting with the whole class, right? And you do this like every day. It's a little different for you, where for you, maybe it's just 2024 was just a year where you learned to take more pride in being a teacher or a professor. Maybe you took more pride in doing that because that's what you've already gone to school for it. That's what you do, right? So it can be that. Now, going back to the other group of Aries, this is my different group of Aries, but people have tried your hand and have forced you to now turn away from them because something went too far, and people tried to sweep it under the rug about how hurt you really were from what they had done. You see, this part of the illusion that was built around you, Aries, is that people were trying to, this is what would happen. They inflicted certain things upon you They purposely tried to make things happen in your life, all because of a game that they were playing. This isn't something that you had done to anyone. 95% of what happened to you in 2024, they don't know you. Like, these people are total strangers. These people some of them have never even seen you for real in the flesh. All of this came from people being involved in something that they should have never been involved in. And when the truth comes out about how bad and corrupt the system is that they were involved in, then they got upset with you because you speak the truth about it. You see, think about it. How can people who do not know you be feeling any kind of way towards you? There's only one truth involved in this. And the truth is that somebody is doing something behind your back, playing puppet master with these people in order for them to direct their focus or their attention onto you. Without any clear facts or connection or ties or anything connected to these certain people, you're not connected to any of it. Remember, you're in the center and all of this is happening around you. With your hands held out, even, you still cannot touch these people. That's because someone created an illusion around you. Someone lied on you. Someone created an imaginary world around you and shifted a lot of people. And the only way that a person can do something like this is if they have some type of financial ability. That's the only way that anyone in this world can get away with doing something like that, because money talks. That's the only way. So that is how you know. And that is what you need to realize here, is that someone who has certain access to certain things was the person who did this. Created an entire lie, created an entire illusion around you. Okay, so if you guys have been, going through this or experiencing maybe like people at your school, where you're a teacher there, professor, whatever, if you've been noticing people like the staff, the students saying bad things, or like all of this stuff, it has come out about you in 2024, then there was a person behind it pushing it. You probably never even thought about it like that. You probably never considered that it was a person funding it, that it was a person investing in it, that it was a person dumping their dirty, filthy money into it and being corrupt. You probably didn't realize what was going on, even if you are like just a little old kindergarten, preschool student. It's even possible for people to target you, even if you are. There was a person, maybe it's one of the kids' moms, or somebody's parent or something. Even if it's like a preschool, a daycare, somebody could have been trying to get people to jump on a bandwagon with them and do things to you, right? It was all manipulated energy. Listen to me. God is not inflicting things on you. Pay attention. These people have been paid to make you to build an illusion around you, to make you think that that's what's going on. That's not what's going on at all. And all of these people know. God is actually legitimately with you every single day. You're not receiving any form of bad from God. Like, you're not receiving any form of punishment, judgment, or anything from God, because God is within. You're still you. And it's a beautiful thing to see. It's an amazing thing to know, because you're such a really, really, you're extremely pure. That's all I can say. You're pure through everything. Pure through everything. And that is because that is not from God. That is from a lower level satanic cult like energy. You have to understand, if you're in the middle and you're this light, all of this darkness is around you trying to attack you. That is coming from the bottom, trying, if you haven't noticed, they're trying to come up to your brightest light, right? Like they're trying to come up to your level, but they can't. They can't. They have tried, right? So you have to understand what's going on. God is like, I mean, you are just on cloud nine. Like you are high, like a high level God-given gift to so many people. You are so beautiful on the inside and out, but you have to know, you have to realize what's going on. Now, if you're an Aries, let me leave this disclaimer because these days people are weird. If you're an Aries who have been going against me, you know you should not be listening to this. And I'm definitely not talking about you because I know everything. So if I know that you have been deceitful and you've been deceptive, you shouldn't be listening to this at all. Your December is going to go in a totally different direction unless you get your little smarty pants friends and you together and you try to manipulate the situation. Just because you feel called out like you guys always do, month after month. Now, going back to the message. Aries, my good old Aries, right? It's a shame that I have to do this when I make videos now, but there's so much corruption in the world and there's so many horrible people that listen to me too, and they like to twist the whole story. And I just be sitting there like, go ahead and keep twisting, because every time you guys twist, I'm gonna break it all up. And they see it happening and they still want to play. It's like kids who play on Satan's playground, and you come through with this like hand of God and it seizes, because eventually it's going to lead to that when people really slow down and think about what they have committed themselves to. So Aries, listen, you have to remember, in December you can no longer give your essence to certain people because they were misled by other people. People were misled about you. And when I say don't give your essence, because that's all it is, remember, they're not really coming to you directly to tell you things clearly. They're speaking in codes, like they're hiding a lot. They're doing a lot of that, right? A lot of hearsay. No one's actually laying it all out for you, to you, in confidentiality. Or in confidence. Is not happening. So what is happening is that people have taken your essence and have tried to taint your essence. As much as they want to think that they have come in to taint your spirit, that's never going to happen. Or they have come in to taint your mind, really? Or they've come in to taint your soul or anything like serious. The only thing that they have been able to do is taint your essence, because God is within. Pay attention. So these people who were doing this and who were also using your essence to make certain things happen for themselves, a lot of people are about to go through some things in December and beyond, because God is almost like forcing you to remove yourself from these situations with these people. A lot of people will no longer be able to experience anything good as long as you're here. Someone, or this could be a specific person for some of you Aries. This could be a specific individual, or this can be like a group of people. Someone or some people hurt you too bad to let this situation go on for this long and to still be unresolved. You see, a lot of people are hiding something from you that belongs to you. And then on top of that, they're hiding what they have done to prevent you from getting it. Listen, you have a destiny. You have something that you live for, whether you have children and you live for your kids, or you have like a family that you love and support, or you have God, right? You already know who you are and what you are here to do. You only operate in the divine Holy Spirit. That's the only way you're operating right now. And I'll tell you why it's true. How I know that you're operating in that spirit, Aries, is because you have not given up in the face of adversity. Now, other people are not going to understand that, and you can't expect them to understand that, because see, you have to see what's going on. Satan has a strong hold on a lot of lives right now. It has gotten worse. But now all of that is coming down. 2024 is the year where all of the hidden secrets of the devil were revealed. Now that you're at the end, now you understand what happened. It wasn't about, as much as people want to make it look like it was about your business being revealed, or your information being revealed, or your hidden thing. It was never about you, because there's no such thing as going against God and thinking you will get away with it. This year of 2024 was always about revealing the devil. And it happened with so many people. So many people are being revealed. So many people, what's being revealed right now is that the side everyone chose to be on, a lot of people chose to be on the wrong side. That is what has been revealed. How many followers of Satan there are. How many people are going to hell there will be. How many people sold their soul in reality. How many people have lost their minds, essentially, ultimately. So at the end of the day, that's what has been revealed. I am the high priestess of all things mystery, spiritual, planetary, cosmic, heavenly. That's me. So there's no way that you guys can structure or set up things around me that I haven't done before you, that I haven't set in place before you. See, this is not about me. And this is not about you, Aries. This is about them. And as you can see, and as the world turns, a lot of these people are finally being revealed for the evil, devilish people that they are. And it's a lot of people who have decided to do the wrong thing. And it's frustrating to be a good person in a world around so much bad. It's frustrating because you can go about it in two different ways. You can either try to help and heal them, or you can just like send them your wrath. Both ways, they're never going to be pleased, and they're never going to learn, and they're never going to change, because you have to understand what a real demon really is. If people have the spirit of demons inside of them, those demons are always going to make them turn against the light. See, I know you guys are aware of, like, you can even watch it on fictional movies about stuff like this. It takes a lot to get that out of a person. So just imagine you trying to show everyone the right way and how hard it is to do it. I know you guys have seen movies like that where these demonic energies, they do everything from make fun of you when you're trying to exercise them. They I know you see movies like that. They like to laugh in your face. Like they like to watch the movies. Like Hollywood is glamorized, yes. It's a lot of fantasies and illusion with movies, yes. Because it's meant to pique your imagination, and it's a creative thing. But the concept is kind of true. That really is how they act. So just think about it. In the midst of you trying to help heal or change lives, they're going to come at you in different angles, in different directions, with so many different things. And of course they're going to get together because they're like attracts like. They're attracted to each other's energy. You also have to understand that one demon is not going to call out another one. They're not going to call out another one if their target is someone that is of God. The only way you're going to see them two fight with each other is if one of them has had their come to Jesus moment, come to God moment, and they're slowly coming out of it and slowly being exercised out of them, and they're coming to the light. That's the only time you're going to see them war with each other. But other than that, they're not going to war with each other when they're both sitting in darkness. When they're both evil, they're going to be the best of friends. They're going to stick together and they're going to attack the divine. You have to understand, you're going to be mocked when there's demons coming against a person of God. This comes with mocking. This comes with a whole lot of like teaming up and grouping up with people. This comes with a certain type of movement. They move a certain way, mostly in packs. So you have to see what's going on. Like, you have to really understand how this whole thing is happening, what is actually going on with the lives of people. The apocalypse and like the whole book of Revelations, all of that, the last days, all of that stuff, it's happening right now. It's just that it's moving at a slow pace. Many souls are like doing that switch. Like, a lot of people have turned to Satan really instantly. It feels like it happens. See, it's crazy because I'm anointed to see this. I have the ability to do this, where I know when it happens, and it's so fast. It's so fast and it's so crazy. But this is what they try to do to redeem themselves. They'll try to, like, when they figured out that you can see it, they try to like switch back or something, or do like a, oh my God, I'm exposed. Let me try to act like I'm nice today. Let me try to be a little sweet today. Maybe I'll convince her and like everybody else around me that I'm like on the good side of things. That's only temporary, because remember, these demonic souls, they're good at manipulating. They're good at like portraying an image that they're not. They're going to quickly switch right back to their original state, like the next day. They can't sit in the good energy for too long, because it's just like an act that they put on. And because demons are evil, they don't know how to be good for real, like in a real way. So they're going to quickly switch, and they're going to go back into something else, and then they're going to attack you again, like literally the next day. And sometimes I just honestly take it from my life, for instance. I just be looking at people like, you are so stupid. Because it's like you're a demon, and I know you are. And then tomorrow you're going to act nice, but then the next day you can't take it. Like, it irritates them. They can only be in a fake energy with you to manipulate you and other people for up to 24 hours. They can't hold it that long, because it's not in them to be good to you. You have to understand, this is spiritual. Satan's spirit, this is how Satan transfers his spirit through people. All it takes is for you to be weak in the flesh. That's it. Be weak and he's going to take you. And when he takes you, it's going to spread through you and then through people you touch, people in your life, people you lay down and have sexual intercourse with, people that you bond with, you hang with, people around you. Is going to spread like wildfire. And it's so fast how quickly it is. And it can be as simple as believing one rumor. That is why it's so important to always have your own mind, to always think about what's right and always choose right. Don't let someone bribe you into doing something hurtful or harmful to a person that you do not know. So God is forcing you to remove these people at this time, Aries. You can't spare anybody. That's it. That's it. 2024 was like the last year of people deciding what they were going to do, and now that they have all finalized their decisions and everybody knows who did what, who chose what, that's it now. So this needs to be resolved by any means necessary in the month of December. People don't understand how much it has hurt you, not what they were doing. Never. I feel like it wasn't what they were doing. Aries is too strong to be hurt by what people do. What hurt you is what people believed. Just people believing in the devil over God. That's what hurt you. It's the passion of God. It's the fire of God. It's that burning desire that you have for Christ. It is that meekness, that humility that you have. It is how you protect the kingdom. That's the only thing that hurt you in this entire human experience. Seeing people go against the maker, the creator of life. So December, just to wrap this up and finish this, make it happen. That's your last final message for December. Make it happen. Your number is 901. Look up angel number 901 and see what that is all about. I'm not sure. I would have to look it up myself. If I could guess, it seems like endings and new beginnings. You have to finally remove all of these bloodthirsty leeches from away. You have to get rid of them. Like, remove all of them from your energy, because they don't deserve something like this. They don't deserve that. It really is people who hurt you for no reason. And people don't understand the pain that you feel about how people have rejected the creator who made all of these people's lives possible to have. People will never be able to understand how deep that type of pain really is. To know that people just will sit here and listen to how pure, how genuine, how real, how honest, how protected you are, how anointed you are, how saved you are, how sanctified you are, how glorified your name is, how amazing you are, how spirit-filled you are, how humble you are, how meek you are, how miraculous your life really turned out to be in the midst of demonic days. That is like the whole point that people are missing. You know why? Because if everybody's getting on their phones and getting on social media and tuning into Satan, that's the trick of the devil. People are so focused on Satan. They're focused on him. They're feeding into things he's saying. And clearly watching Satan go against an innocent, lovely soul. That is the most weak thing that I've ever seen a huge group of people do in my life. And because of that, Aries, God is going to make it happen. These people are no longer going to be able to be like saved by your grace or saved by God's grace. This is really has disappointed God for real. And that is something that you just don't play with. Right? That's all I have, guys. God bless.